around through in the first 2 years of Sarah Bain's head coaching tenure.
Absolutely, and we'll get to some of those adjustments in terms of the roster at the break, but in the meantime, Erica Stevens. Long-range shot will not fall for Edmond. Bears trying to push the pace as they have all game. Here's Meta, the scoop and in. Shayna Meta, who'd been quiet for a while. Quiet no more. She's her fourth team foul of this quarter, so no shooting fouls yet. Ryan, foot on the line, gets it to go. Megan Riley now works it up the floor for the Bears. Gets it off to Gaziano. She's met by Blaine. Now chucks it over for Steve. Steve tries to penetrate down the lane, kicks it outside. Gaziano. Riley now brings it up ahead, down the right wing, over across now. Meta, Ivy League Rookie of the Year, puts it up and in. She's already got an even 10 for the night. Up the floor, stared down by Asia McCants. Riley inside for Will, top of the key. Little kick out up top for Steves. Back inside for Will it goes. Defended by Heslip. Works her way up and in off the glass. No good.
Question is, if this doesn't get resolved, do we fake interview Sarah at the end of the game?
I don't know.
Leading scorer, team MVP a year ago. Howard, they lost their stud center, Victoria Gonzalez. She was 6'1", first team all MEAC.
And right down the lane, though, after the steal and finish. Point margin. About a 5-second differential shot clock and the game clock here in this final minute of the second quarter. Bears trying to keep this margin manageable. Long range shot there for the Bears.
And they're not making a move to take her off the court at this point. She's got a couple of buckets to begin the second half. They value her offense right now too much.
Looking, and winds up being the 15th turnover by the Bears here tonight.
And specifically her fourth.
But Will, the steal, can she finish? Yes, she can, out racing Tisha Heslip. The hands up at first, but then the ref did signal a three, the second three of the night for the Bears.
And Sydney Johnson had a pretty good contest there. There wasn't a whole lot of room, but then on the other end.
Down the lane to lay it in for her first bucket of the season. Bison now on the attack one more time. Swing it over for McCants. Three-pointer is good.
Beat by Howard on the defense there. First foul for Steves.
So here we go. 40 seconds left in this second quarter. Blaine, little spin move, able to get through two Brown defenders. Now, works against Meta. Across it goes for Hill. For Blaine off the glass and in. And even though she was just pulled from the lineup in favor of Kathleen Ryan, got the handshake, got the good try, it's okay from Coach Bain. And I'm sure we'll see her shortly. Blaine now gives it up for Johnson. Down the lane she goes, back outside. The three-pointer on the way and good. Killer shot there from Aaron Blaine.
And already Howard 2 fouls away from taking some free throws.
Blaine trying to direct traffic, little head fake. Ryan doesn't bite. Around it comes Heslip now. Looking outside, McCants. That one left short, but everybody boxing out, nobody going for the rebound. Another opportunity here for the Bison. Rebounds even at 29 per team. Another shot from the wing, and Heslip, you leave her that wide open. Currently a 3-point lead.
Yeah, 7-0 run.
Heslip now working against the freshman O'Keefe. Dishes on the outside. McCants for 3. Drains it. Big time shot by the freshman. And then a collision. Telling her players to settle down and get the right players in motion. Edmond now with the handle. Heslip working against Gaziano. 3-ball, and oh, that's just plain nasty.
Beyond the arc, and that can't be part of the scouting report on the Bison.
No, step back 3 that time by Tisha Heslip. Meta stumbles down the lane, going strong will, draw some contact. Bears extending that defensive pressure, but breaking free was Hill. Double team nearly pays off, but the Bears can't come up with it. Heslip inside, Bryant off the glass and in. Barely got in, but still counts for the 2. Lead now is up to 7 for the visitors. Steves trying to counter with a 3, and she does. Erica Steves with a G from the outside. Heslip trying to do it all, has it stripped away. Steves comes up with it now. Meta Bears have a 3-on-none break. O'Keefe, Gaziano, and a very calm finish that time. Very heady work out of the 2 freshmen underneath the hoop.
Especially since the push ahead from Steves to Meta in the first place was a bit delayed. Steves wanted to get that ball out much earlier than she could, and they still were able to get it out in transition.
The Bears with a quick 5-0 run. That one, though, cut short by a bucket from Jasmine Hill, and timeout called by the Bison. So here we go, crunch time for the Bears. O'Keefe, the freshman, works it up. Swings it now for Meta, inside Steves. Steves, little roll, right to the hoop, makes it a... So here we go, crunch time for the Bears. O'Keefe, the freshman, works it up. Swings it now for Meta, inside Steves. Steves, little roll, right to the hoop, makes it a 2-point game. Erica Steves now, 9 points on the night.
5 of those coming in the last 3 possessions.
Bison, can they strike back? Heslip looks for Blaine, she can't handle it. Gaziano back the other way, Bears quickly pushing it. She backs it up now, Steves down the lane, the kick out, Meta, 3-ball, count it! Shayna Meta from Picks. Jasmine Hill, outside now, McCants, the answer, no. Steves, the rebound, yes, and here come the Bears, 3-on-1 break. Gaziano, O'Keefe, off the glass and in. 3 points. Heslip trying to settle things down. Howard trying to strike back. Here's the 3, no good, too strong. Will the rebound, and Heslip the foul. And that should be the wild way to start the season. And you know, Coach Bain in her season preview talking about how they've just been itching to play a real game, and you can kind of see why. Long range shot, Johnson no good. Steves the rebound, has it ripped. Still a good showing for Steves in terms of points and rebounds. Here comes Meta now, races through the double team, swings it back around, will hold the handle, gives it up to Will, wants it back, and Will's just gonna let some time tick away as we have 1 minute left in the 4th quarter. Bears hanging on by 3. Will, who's done a lot of her damage at the free throw line. Meta. Bears got to have some situational awareness here. Will gets it. Faced up against Johnson, down the paint she goes, tied up, and a